Has this satellite been deployed for this fight against insurgency? For instance, in those states where state of emergency has been declared, has the satellite been used at all for any security purpose?
I can assure you, when you say deploy, I'm not sure whether you can actually deploy. The satellite has a, from what from what I was made to understand, the satellite has a routine that it does on every 24 hours, and that is how it is built. So it passes over Nigeria and some other places and all that. And if you need information about a particular place, there's a time chart, and you know when to take pictures and all that, and to look at it. I am sure that there is a crisscross of information and ideology. Information and intelligence from all the agencies that we have. That much I can tell you. That much I can tell you. I'm aware. I'm not telling you they said or I read. I have seen this equipment. I have seen how they work. They have been demonstrated to me. But you see, the security agencies are not at liberty like me to come to this place now and start to tell you, no, we have done this, we can do this, we can do that. It is not done. Every day, insurgents are being put in check. Insurgents, went as far as Lagos and all that. Even I was told that Governor Fortuna's father was before he died, was a match for assassination. It was aborted. That was not in the media. There are over 3,000 of such issues that have been taken care of silently. My two issues, all these things are happening. It is when if we did not have the kind of security apparatus and infrastructure that we have now, we will have become Afghanistan.
Wait, if I may come in here now, the question will be: we've had at least 29 future leaders of this country murdered. Why are our flags not flying at half-mast?
Why?
Why are our flags not flying at half-mast?
I'm not in protocol, and I don't know how these things work. I can't answer.
Okay. Now, it's been known that
I don't know who gives instructions for flags to be half-mast or the civil. I can't. I really can't talk about that. But you see, I don't think, believe me sincerely, we should not take things to this level. We shouldn't. 29 people have died. It is not just us. The whole world is mourning. The whole world. Jesus Christ said, render your hearts, not your garments. Whether flags have flown at half-mast or three-quarter mast, what does that matter? What matters is that these people are, they have been damaged. How do we prevent such further damages to other families in future? And how do we comfort those who are going through this? This is once, this is a much more serious thing than sometimes the way we are taking it.
Is it possible that they were not taken very seriously before? Is it possible that
is absurd? That is absurd. That is very, very absurd for you to say that 29 people will die and it's not taken serious, and the only way you can know that it's taken serious is by flying a flag half-mast. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And you should not repeat that. It's not correct. The entire of the seminar yesterday was devoted by all and sundry, by all the leaders worldwide, to this, to everybody, mentioned this issue. They were mournful, they were sad, and they expressed sympathies for the families and the country in Nigeria. The president himself is distressed. Everybody is unhappy, and we're saying that it was not taken serious. Don't talk like this, please. Don't.
All right, Dr. Okupe. Part of the questions also out there, which lots of people are wondering why, is that, just a moment ago you spoke about persons who saw Hilux vehicles move. Now, the numbers they could call were 11-digit numbers. We've asked the police several times, why don't they have emergency short code, or short three numbers? What is going on with all of those now? I mean, Ahmed Sajo couldn't give us a 3-digit number. It's 11 digits. People in distress will find it difficult to call 11 digits. Is there anything being done to have a national emergency number, or even for those states where you have emergency?
Well, Chamberlain, thank you very much. You know, we cannot have all the wisdom in one day. All right, you know, as we go along, facilities will be improved, access to information will be improved, information gathering will be improved, contacts will be improved. So, you know, this is a very good suggestion we have made, and I'm sure that, you know, this will be taken serious. And it's not even just a matter of Northeast or Maiduguri or Bedouin or Borno. I mean, if in Abuja or Karen or Moda, you are being attacked, that's not the time for you to start to dial 18 number, 11 numbers. If you can just dial 6755 or 777, it's faster. And especially when you are in trouble, you know, you cannot remember. I don't even know my wife's number of head. So, you know, I agree with you entirely. And this is citizen participation. The government is made up of human beings, all right, and you know, people use their brains and intellect, knowledge and experience. But you know, also, if we agree that it's a Nigerian problem, various suggestions will come. Government will look at them, and you know, they will be used. And all we're looking for is for the betterment of the country.
All right. In addition to that, also part of what can help in this fight is that it was also widely reported, and since you're in public affairs, you could also bring it to the attention of the CNC. It's such that before this attack, there was this directive, as we understand, that was given for a withdrawal of a certain security post before this attack went on. Now, we've heard this more than once or twice, and we're just wondering, have you heard this, and is this something that the authorities should look into?
A withdrawal of what? A withdrawal of what?
A police checkpoint or a military checkpoint. It was reported. Have you heard any of such?
I must be honest with you. I'm not aware. And you know what? We were talking about withdrawal also. I saw a clip that you showed just before. You know, you brought me on board, where the Senate committee chairman was giving an instruction to the chief of army staff to relocate. You know, you see, these are the issues. You see, our people are passionate. You know, people are very moved. You know, this I was trying to tell you the other time. You know, you can see the emotions of the people in the Senate. You know, they are very passionate and all that. But you know, countries and governments cannot be run on passion and emotions alone, although they have their ways. You see, in a country where you have a commander-in-chief, you understand, you know, an institution like the army is a structured, you know, hierarchical institutions, and their command structure is fixed and, you know, almost immutable. You know, the army does not take instructions from civilians. You know, otherwise, that will be the end of the Nigerian army. You know, and, you know, so, you know, there's a commander-in-chief. The army will only take instruction from their commander-in-chief. That is the normal thing anywhere in the world. And I want to say also that the situation, if it gets to a situation when the chief of army staff must be on ground in Borno before the insurgents can be attacked, even I will leave Nigeria, because that means we don't have an army. you know that is not, that is a very simplistic approach. You know, the command structure in the army is there. You know, the chief of army staff has his own chain of command, and he has his field commanders, and that is how things are run. You know, and they're quite different from civilian arrangements.